Hey guys, I'm Colwen, and I finally broke down and got a hold of a micro galaxy squadron Razor Crest from Walmart. No, they weren't on discount or anything. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I got it on discount, but like I've been wanting one of these for a while, and I just didn't want to pull the trigger on it because they were like 36 bucks each. It's like I don't think they're worth that much. So maybe I was wrong, maybe I was right. So we can see the Razor Crest in this nice window box going on here, and it is a sizable ship. And I'm not going to share what I got it discounted down to, but like I'm happy I got it at this price. We've got the Din Djarin, the cool, and the off-world Jawa. We got all the nice chrome and silver. It's a first edition. It's a launch edition. Let's see here on the side. We've got a really nice picture of the Razor Crest alongside a lat. I want to say one of the clone trooper landers. On the back, we've got some cool artwork stuff of it. We got some nice cross cells down here on the bottom. We got the cockpit opens up 90 degrees. The roof lifts up. The side door opens out. Maybe there'll be other cool stuff in there. On the back, we've got another example of its stuff. Window box on top and legally, well, pretty much nothing on the bottom, but legalese up in the corner. So let me go ahead, crack this guy open, and see how he actually is. Alright, so here we have the Razor Crest out of the packaging, and you know what? It does look pretty dang decent. Let's go ahead and get the background out of the way. So we've got a couple of the Republic Lander craft going on in the background, and like when you put the Razor Crest side by side with those things, you really do want to think it's a heavily modified lander, but like apparently not. Like they're related, but like they're not really the same ship. So let me go ahead and put him in the back there. I'm gonna get the minifigure comparisons out of the way. Here's the Millennium Falcon figures next to the Razor Crest minifigures. Here is the Razor Crest minifigures next to the old school Action Fleet figures. Here's one of the pilots from current Micro Squadron. This is one of the Buzz Lightyear minifigures. And here is a Klingon. Come on. Excuse you, you are without honor here. From Strike Force, not Inner Space, but the one that came after Strike Force, and we'll get into those ones at some other point. Let's get the size comparisons out of the way. Here we have the Razor Crest with Film Noir Spider-Man. And I was able to dig out my robot comparisons. So yeah, he's maybe about a Voyager scale, Voyager size, if you want to compare it to his Transformers. Here we have him with the X-Wings from the Action Fleet and the Micro Squadron. And last but not least, oh wow. Yeah, now that I'm seeing these things side by side, I'm gonna have some comments in a bit. Give me a moment. So we can get a closer look at the minifigures. Here's Din Djarin, and he does come with a removable cape, which is very useful. He's got shoulders that go up and down, and he's got hips. Gonna put him right there. Here is the little I have spoken guy. They got some pretty interesting details on his face there and stuff. I like that. His arms and legs move. And here's a little Jawa here. Do I have an original Jawa from Action Fleet or even Micro Machines? I unfortunately do not. Okay. Wow, that would have been a fun comparison right there, but oh well. We're going to go ahead and just stick him off to the side so that Din Djarin doesn't decide to blast him. Because we know din jar's got a problem with. So we can take this dude and we can stick him in the passenger seat. Get in there. Yeah, the cockpit opens up very nicely. We can stick Jin right up there in front. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any type of real detailing other than what's up here on the top. So there's no ball for Grogu to grab a hold of and play with. For some reason, they have a random hole in there. But that closes up right there. It's a decent sized figure. Oh, one more comparison. This isn't a fair comparison because they were a different price. This one was worth the price of $40-50. This guy, okay, he's got the nice landing gear. All right, that's cool. He's got all the nice detail, molded in detailing. Got this nice big blaster cannons up front. He's got the translucent windshield. Great stuff so far, okay? He's got a bunch of interesting features that, like, are really cool. Like, he's got the side door. He's got the rear door, so you can have him landed down, looking opened up and ready to do stuff. It's straight out of the show, okay? He's even got this weird pop-off panel here, and like, dude, look at all that weird detailing in there. I could see a customizer getting in on this dude and just going to town, picking out all the little details and color here and color there. Yeah, that would be fun to see. So I'm going to put that over there. Now here is where it gets interesting, and this is where I start to have complaints. There we go. This thing is very light and has very thin plastic, but like, he is a flying box, so yeah. And there's even here on the side where you can pop out the side panel here, so you can get your fingers in there to access stuff and see things. And as you can see up in here, not only does he come with the Din Djarin figure, it comes with the farmer guy, it comes with a Jawa, but in a weird way, it comes with a bonus minifigure. It's a random dude frozen in carbonite, and there's a carbonite freezing chamber in there. So you can recreate him shoving the poor guy. Oh, come on, turn around. There we go. You can recreate him shoving the poor guy in there to get carbon frozen. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. Can you see it up in there? There's a weapons rack in there. And they've got, like, detailing in here to, like, have the little sleeping room and, like, make it kind of look... No, they failed on that part. So, like, there should be, like, a hallway kind of thing leading up to the command deck. Which leads me to my main point. This thing should have been about 50% bigger. 50% longer and about 50% wider. It should have been overall bigger, because when you see the show, you see that he's got not one, not two, but like 5 or 6 dudes stacked up in there like cornwood. And, like, you couldn't do that with this. If you got rid of this structural bit here, maybe. Let's pop that dude out. And let me come back in here. There we go. And so you can have the guy swinging back and forth, and there's pegs on either side, so you can have him face the other way you want. But it should have been bigger. Then again, we are working with 1-inch scale minifigures, so yeah, he's got some weird tech detailing and like bags and stuff stored on the inside of his superstructure here. Can I get this back in without looking a fool? There we go. And we can, so it comes with 1, 2, 3, panel pieces, and like these are moving pieces also, so there is a lot of pieces in this guy. Peg that in there. I'm going to take his cape and toss it in there for right now. We can close this up and just... I am seeing a lot of these figures pop up at cheaper prices. This guy was normally like $35. I got him for 20 bucks. And I'm glad I waited to get him at 20 bucks because he is very light. He feels cheap. And like he should have been bigger, but you know what? Action Fleet got away with having awkward scales. Like, they started off doing fighters, and then they did the Millennium Falcon. That's basically the same size as the X-Wing. So, alright, they did good on the Millennium Falcon. They kind of cheap out a little bit on him, but like, if you want a really accurate Razor Crest, you gotta go for the 3-inch scale HasLab one. That's what you're gonna have to go for, but that one's like $600, $1,000 on the aftermarket. No. If you're looking, if you want a nice, somewhat inaccurate, but a very decent representation of the Razor Claw to put up on your shelf, got the little 1-inch minifigures, go out, try and grab them now, because all the Micro Galaxy stuff is going on discount, and I'm really, really hoping that I can pick up some other stuff on discount and get it up on the show. This has been Colwen talking about the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Razor Crest with Din Djarin, Farmer, and Off-World Jawa minifigures. I think it's a good playset. Try not to pay full price for it. Get it on discount. It's not that good. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.